Today, we will be covering delay discounting and brain hacking. To begin, let's start with a simple activity. Of the two options below, which would you rather have? $5 today or $20 in 4 weeks? If you picked $5 today, then you've just experienced the phenomenon of delayed discounting, or when rewards lose their value as a result of the delay in which they are received. Looking at the graph from a Cambridge University study done on delayed discounting, we can see that on the x-axis here we have our reward, which is financial, and on our y-axis we have the amount of days the reward will be delayed. As you can see, they have measured those who wait and get the larger reward versus those who do not wait and get the smaller reward. While this is not that surprising that people want the immediate reward, it is important because it shows that impulsivity plays a large role in delayed discounting. In psychology, impulsivity is described as acting or displaying behavior with little to no forethought or consideration of future consequences. While this may seem relatively harmless, it's shown that consistent impulsivity can sometimes lead to disorders such as obsessive-compulsive disorder, binge eating disorder, substance abuse, or gambling addictions. Impulsivity can have a negative effect on decision-making over time because of something called the dopamine reward loop, which is shown in the image below. So what does all this have to do with brain hacking? Well, brain hacking is the application of technology in order to affect or alter one's cognitive processes or mental state. Deep brain stimulation, also known as DBS, is a form of brain hacking that involves placing a device that delivers consistent electrical pulses into certain regions of the brain to help control abnormal brain activity. DBS has shown to be effective in the direct manipulation of the nucleus accumbens, which is part of the reward system. Right before a person receives the desired reward, which could be anything from money, as we saw in delayed discounting, to food or alcohol and so on, dopamine is released into the nucleus accumbens, creating what they think is the impulse for the behavior. Doctors such as Casey Halpern at the University of Stanford study DBS and its effects on impulse behavior in an aim to intervene and block the impulse altogether. Although every day we are faced with the opportunity to make impulse decisions for immediate rewards, with a better understanding of our own brain, we may be able to combat them. Hopefully, in the near future, deep brain stimulation will be a viable resource for targeting and correcting these impulse behaviors.